My puppy just got fixed. That's Matza. That's his donut. And I've been thinking about, does a tubal ligation have any medical effect on your women's health? And of course I looked it up because you want to know, I want to know. I've been thinking about it as I've been staring at his little empty ball sack. So hi, I'm your local OBGYN. I love women, and let's talk about it. So here's the deal. There are certain pluses, certain minuses, and certain neutral factors that come with getting your tubes tied. All right, one of the big pluses of getting your tubes tied is that there is a reduction in ovarian cancer, because we do think that a significant proportion of ovarian cancer comes from your tubes. But that only helps if when they do the tubal ligation, they don't just tie your tubes, they remove the whole tube. All right, now there's some conflicting data that there's some benefit to endometrial cancer if you've had your tubes tied, as far as will you get cancer or your risk of cancer. But there's also a Swedish study that said that if you have had your tubes tied and you get endometrial cancer, you actually have a higher survival rate and a lower grade than the general population, and a lower mortality rate. So weird. They looked with a WHI study if a tubal ligation actually changed your hormones in perimenopause and menopause, and the answer was no. What are you doing? Like, see, look at this. Does he seem to care that he just had surgery today? Not even a little bit. So there's no significant change in hormones. This was done in the WHI study. They looked at women who had their tubes tied, and there was no significant change in circulating hormone levels. But there was potentially some sexual changes, or maybe a little bit of loss of libido with a tubal ligation. But there's a lot of confounding factors that go into that. And then they actually looked at menopausal symptoms, and for unclear reasons, women who have had a tubal ligation are more likely to have hot flashes. Don't understand that one, but that's what it says.